Hello, Tigers. This is your guided reading class for Wednesday, April 29, 2020. The book is called The Big Wave. You will need the book, your analogy chart, eraser, marker, and you should be ready to go with those materials. This is Lesson 15, Day 1 of The Big Wave. Please go ahead and make sure you have all your supplies, and we'll start in a moment. All right, let's begin. The big wave. Our comprehension focus is summarizing. Somebody wanted, but so. Again, summarizing. Somebody wanted, but so. If you look at teacher's teaching chart, do you see that right up in here? And they put the letters SWBS. S stands for somebody. W stands for wanted. B stands for but. And S stands for so. And this is a summarizing analogy. So we'll be focusing on that, summarizing the details of the big wave. In our book today, the synopsis is, Sarah, Scout, Sam, and Jason can't wait to go to the beach. While they are riding the waves with their bodyboards, something happens to Scout. Let's find out if anyone can help Scout. Let's go ahead and read our book today. The Big Wave. Written by Michelle Dufresne. Illustrated by Anne Caranci. The Big Wave. Contents. Bodyboards at the beach. Page 2. The Rescue. Page 12. Be sure, friends, that you're reading along with me out loud so I can hear your voices. Chapter 1. Bodyboards at the beach. I can't wait to get to the beach, said Sarah. Sam, will you and Jason help me build a big sandcastle? Asked Sam's little brother, Scout. Sam and his best friend Jason sat in the back of the van. Yes, but first we want to go swimming in the waves, said Sam. Page 4 and 5. When they got to the beach, Mom and Dad set up a big tent. We don't want to get too much sun, said Mom. Did you put on your sunscreen? Yes, we did, said the children, and they all ran into the water. Yikes, it's cold, said Sarah. No, it's not, said Scout. He began swimming. He's like a fish, said Jason. He loves the water, said Sarah. Be careful, Scout, she shouted. The ocean isn't like a pool. Currents can pull you out. Let's get the bodyboards, said Jason. Jason, Sam, and Sarah got the bodyboards and began riding the waves. Scout, called Sarah, you are too far from shore. Come ride the waves with us. I don't need a bodyboard, Scout shouted to Sarah. I can ride the waves without one. Sam, Jason, and Sarah rode another big wave. The water doesn't feel cold now, said Sarah. This is so much fun. Oh no, cried Mom. She ran into the water. Where is Scout? I can't see him. Dad ran into the water to look for Scout. Scout, he shouted. Scout! Oh no, said Sarah. Scout! Look, said Jason. I can see him. He is so far from shore. Dun, dun, dun. Chapter 2, The Rescue. You stay here, said Dad. There is a rip current. It is pulling Scout away from shore. I don't want all of you to get pulled out. A lifeguard came into the water. You all stay here. I will get him, he said. Help, cried Scout. I can't get back in. I'm coming, called the lifeguard. Jason, look, said Jason. The lifeguard can't get to Scout. Oh no, cried Sarah. He is so far away. Just then something flew over Sarah and Jason. Look up, said Sarah. It's Super Sam, said Jason. He is going to help Scout. Super Sam flew around looking for Scout. Scout, he called. Scout! Where is Scout? Cried Sarah. He is under the water. Look, shouted Jason. I can see him. He is not under the water. Super Sam saw Scout. He was waving at Super Sam. I see you, Scout, called Super Sam. Super Sam flew down to the water and picked up Scout. Then he took Scout to the lifeguard. I was riding a big wave. Then the water pulled me out, Scout told Super Sam. No more swimming today, said Super Sam. And next time, stay with your sister and brother. When Scout and the lifeguard got to the shore, everyone hugged Scout and thanked the lifeguard. Okay, let's build that big sand castle, said Sam. Yes. No more swimming today, said Sarah. Good job. All right. So if you had to summarize what happened in this book, could you tell me what's the main thing that happens in the big wave? I'm listening. Okay. If I was going to use my summarizing SWBS, I could say this. It stands for somebody wanted but so. I could say somebody wanted to go bodyboarding in the water. And I could say somebody wanted to go out too far. But the riptide pulled him out even further. So he was in trouble and getting carried away. So Super Sam had to come and rescue him with the lifeguard. So using somebody, wanted, but, and so, I can summarize the book. If I didn't use those words, I could also just say, the kids all went to the beach for the day, and while bodyboarding, Scout got pulled out by the riptide, and the lifeguard and Super Sam had to rescue him. That would be a good way to summarize also. How did you like this book, friends? Yeah. Let's open up our books to chapter 1. Chapter 1 right here, Bodyboards at the Beach. If we were just to take this title, how would you summarize just chapter 1? What happens in just chapter 1? I'm listening. Be sure to include characters, setting, important events. Okay, I'm listening. Go ahead. Okay, and then let's turn to chapter 2 on page 12. Chapter 2, the rescue. Can you summarize or tell me the main idea in chapter 2, the rescue? Okay, very good. All right, friends, you can put your books away for now. We're going to do some word work on the board. So I'm going to turn this around so you can see the board. I'll move our science from earlier today. We'll have our board. I'd like us to review some of the sight words that we see in our book. There's 3, and if you have your whiteboard handy, great. You can pull it out and you can write these with me. If not, that's okay too. The first word is W-A-N-T, and that word is want. Can you write the word either with the marker on your whiteboard or with your finger on the table? W-A-N-T, want. And please put that word in a sentence for me. I'm listening. Okay, good. The next word is under. Write it with your marker or your finger. U-N-D-E-R. Under. Please put under into a sentence for me. Good. And the last word, soon. S-O-O-N. Put the word soon into a sentence for me. All right, very good. We can erase those. Thanks for reviewing those sight words. I'm going to put a word on the board that we saw in our book, and the word is current. C-U-R-R-E-N-T. The current. Current has this U-R chunk in it, friends, that makes the sound. The rooster's wild. If you look at your letter cluster phonics song, there it is. And I want us to pay special attention to that UR in current. Current is the pull of the water or the directional movement of the water. Sometimes currents can push things into shore that are in the water. Sometimes a current can push things out that are in the water. And that's that riptide that we were talking about in the book. Riptides are a current that's under the surface. So if this is the surface of the water, a riptide is under the surface. And even though the water might be flowing this way on top, the riptide is underneath flowing that way. And that's actually why Scout got pushed out. He got caught in that riptide that pushed him out and away from the shore instead of the waves that were coming to the shore. You gotta be really careful of that. A lot of people get into trouble in the ocean when they get carried away from the shore. Current. It's the directional movement of that water. Let's look at some other words that have that UR in them and write them with me, okay? If you have your marker, please write them with me. Another word that has that in it, that chunk UR, is burn. Can you write burn for me? How would you write that? Burn. There it is. There's that UR. Good. All right, what about church? That whole word is full of chunks. Church. Ch. And there it is right in the middle. Do you see it? Mm-hmm. And here's a hard one. Purple. It's a color word. I even got my purple marker out. Hee hee hee. I'm going to turn this a little bit because we're going to have to move over a little bit. Purple. Oh, and it has a silent letter at the end. What is it? Silent E. Good. There's that UR again. Purple. Do you see it? All right, let's read these words again. They all have that the UR. Current, burn, church, purple. Good job reviewing that, kids. If you have time, I'd like you to read your book one more time. That would be great. And if not, that's okay. But if you have time, try and do that. And I will see you tomorrow.